Hi everyone, I'm Holly from the A Plus team at Antares. You are probably watching this video because you want to improve your vacation vocabulary. If you remember our last two videos, we studied how to book a hotel room and hotel vocabulary, and we studied how to get through the airport and airport vocabulary. Today's vacation vocab is about finding your way through a city. But not just any city, my city, the city of Chicago. Chicago is well known, has a lot of history, and also 7 professional sports teams. Some of those are the Bears football team, the Bulls basketball team, and the Chicago Cubs baseball team that won the World Series in 2016. So I would like today for us to walk from one monument to another monument. This will help us to learn how to ask for directions, how to ask for help. We will learn about specific prepositions and ways to help us walk through the city. And we will do that together. So let's get going. Here is a map of the United States of America. We cannot see Alaska and Hawaii on this map. Sorry for the people living in those states. The red mark shows Chicago. This is a closer view of the geographical location of Chicago. It is in the state of Illinois and sits directly on Lake Michigan. If we take a look, we can see 5 lakes. The states that border these lakes belong to the Great Lakes region. We will begin our walk at Buckingham Fountain in Grant Park. This was built in 1927. It has nothing to do with Buckingham Palace in London. This fountain represents Lake Michigan, and the 4 sets of seahorses represent the 4 states around Lake Michigan. Those states are Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. We will end our walk at Cloud Gate in Millennium Park. It was shown to the public in 2004, but actually finished in 2006. This is known as the Bean because of its shape. There are lots of different attractions in the park, but the Bean is an icon. So here we are at Buckingham Fountain on the left, and we will go to the Bean on the right. Before we start walking, there are some things you should know. For example, what if you need help? What if you get lost? What should you say? Well, you could say, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to walk to the Bean, please?" Or, "Excuse me, can you give me directions to the Bean, please?" We also need to review some prepositions of place. Between. The girl is between the 2 cars. Next to. The 2 cars are next to each other. In back of or behind. The girl is in back of or behind the car. In front of. The girl is in front of the car. Near or in the vicinity of. The girl is near the car or in the vicinity of the car. Opposite or across from. One girl is opposite or across from the other girl. Now let's review some prepositions of movement, often used with the verb go. Go around. Go down. Go up. Go past. The second car is going past the first car. Go straight. go across, for example, go across the street or cross the street. Go towards. This means to go in a specific direction. Here is our itinerary. We can see that Buckingham Fountain, our starting point, is south and the bean is north. Buckingham Fountain is between South Columbus Drive on the west and Lake Michigan on the east. There are 0.7 miles or 1.1 kilometer. This will take about 13 minutes on foot. So here we go. Leave Buckingham Fountain behind you and head or go west. Go straight towards South Columbus Drive, turn right on South Columbus Drive. Go straight on South Columbus Drive until you come to the end of the block. A block is a group of buildings with streets on all sides. When you are at the end of the block, that usually means there's another street perpendicular. Turn left on East Jackson Drive. Walk to the end of the block and turn right on South Michigan Avenue. Notice that most of the sentences are in the imperative form with no subject. The phrases start with a verb: walk, turn, go, etc. This is common when we give directions. Walk past the South Garden. Next to that is the Art Institute of Chicago. It's very famous. You may want to stop for a visit. The Art Institute of Chicago was founded in 1879. It has one of the biggest art collections in the world. It is just across from the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, which is on the other side of the street. Continue straight on South Michigan Avenue. Go across East Monroe Street. You will pass in front of the famous Crown Fountain near the Bean. However, you can't enter Millennium Park here. The Crown Fountain is 15 meters tall. There are more than 1,000 faces of people who live in Chicago on the fountain. The water is spit out through the mouth. Take a right on the sidewalk opposite East Madison Street. Enter Millennium Park, go down the path and go up the stairs. Go straight and take the first left. Walk 70 meters to Cloud Gate, also known as the Bean. And here we are at the Bean. Isn't it amazing? Walk around it. Depending on where you stand, you can see different parts of the Chicago skyline. So, congratulations! You followed the directions in English and you did it. I knew you could. There are lots of things to do and see in Millennium Park. Of course, you have the Crown Fountain and the Bean that we saw, but you can also visit Lurie Garden, or how about a concert at the J. Pritzker Pavilion Bandshell? Maybe you can sit on the Great Lawn? Oh, and don't forget the Millennium Monument. Don't leave Chicago without admiring the fabulous skyline. Today we only visited a very small part of the city. Chicago has so many different attractions and places to see. It's a great destination, and the people are very nice and helpful. Well, I think you are ready now to really visit a city, not just virtually, but physically. And why not the city of Chicago? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It was fun being with you today, once again, as always, and I hope you watch our next video. Take care and see you soon. Bye.